Hello. So this is James Green's English Classroom. I'm James. I host an English class every day here on Zoom, same Zoom channel, every day at the same time. 13 Universal Coordinated Time, New York, 9 a.m. And the class will end 5 minutes early today, 9:55. And I will be passing over to Ilana. Which means we have 50 minutes now to talk about anything you'd like. And I know people are just coming in, so you can get centered, see what you want to talk about, turn your camera on if you'd like to talk and participate, and just start speaking.
Nargiz Azerbaijan. Yeah, I'd like to talk about private discussions about philosophy. James and Fatima had, was it yesterday? Yeah, on Discord. And yesterday they started to have discussions about some philosophers or thinkers, modern time thinkers, and I got so interested. And after some time, they stopped talking, and I was surprised because both of them were still online, and it was interesting because it was clear that there should be the well, yeah. I waited them to continue for them to continue, but the discussion was abruptly stopped. And after some time, Nelly, she had a mind check and she checked her mind with James and discovered that they took their discussion to private chat, and I felt really awful, excluded, and jealous for not being able. Yes, for not being able to follow the interesting discussions. That's so interesting for me. That's all. Anyone else?
Great. You have some jealousy. Jealousy is great. Jealousy is an energy to get the things that we want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe.
Hi, Azita.
Hi, James. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. So, Nargiz, you're bringing up a great topic about a member role in the group. And what do we bring in the group, or what do we not bring in the group? And you wanted, it sounds like you wanted us to stay in the group and continue talking in the group. You wanted to, I think, I don't know, well, I won't assume what you wanted.
Yes, definitely. I wanted the discussion to remain in group, to continue within the group and be public.
So, well, here's my question. Did you want to participate? You wanted to observe. Listen.
Mhm.
You didn't sound very confident. But I'm not pushing you to participate, like to actively participate in the discussion.
You didn't let me to answer. Yeah.
I didn't let you to answer right now. Would you like to answer?
Of course. Yes, I was going to just follow until I have something to add, because I'm not that I don't have much idea about those people. I have only listened to some of their lectures, but I
Yeah.
could see that you both have more information. So it obviously was more useful for me to listen than
Yeah.
to speak about some topic that I'm not acquainted with much.
I
So
have
for some
yeah.
time, for some time I was going to follow. Then if I have something to add, I would.
Mhm.
I was planning to add as well.
I have a suggestion. Would you like to hear my suggestion? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
When you are following as a silent observer, you might still let people know that you're following the discussion. That actually, I think, makes a difference. When people know that people are following a discussion or not. And I really recommend this in a place like Discord, where I don't even know if somebody's online. Like, there are some members, their name appears. There's other members, based on how the Discord is set up, or how the internet is set up, how their internet connection is set up. People who write and whose name I never see, like Fatima, I never see her name. So when she's present or absent, I have no idea unless she says something in words. So I suggest, for not just for people like Fatima, but for everyone, when you're following, to let people know what you're following where. So, because it's otherwise people don't know, and don't know who's interested. And in fact, it's for reasons like that. Actually, no, seriously, I'm thinking of closing the current Discord server and creating a new one, just so that we have a sense of the active people, because there's many people who are not active anymore, and I don't want to exclude them, but I also find it difficult to work in a group just with a list of names, not with a group of people who are active. Hi, Ashwari. Would you turn your camera on, Ashwari Rashmika Lolibeth?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
Good evening.
Anyhow, back to you.
You had a suggestion to let when we are following some conversation, to let people know that we are doing that we are there, that we are also interested.
Yeah.
By writing, following, or listening. I'm usually doing that in other channels.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I am the one that is usually following the channel about philosophy, the channel Philosophy for Students, and I have written there several times, almost after. Yeah, so I thought that it was clear that I'd be some members, not just me. There would be some members that are interested in it. I also assume that that channel is for all students. And even if there is no reply from other students, I think that the posts and discussions should remain there for others to be able to read afterwards, maybe. Well, I'll do that from now on to let everyone know that I am following everywhere possible.
Yeah. Two things I have to say to that. One, I'm surprised because I was looking for, I thought you were going to participate yesterday too. And you didn't write anything in the group. So I was surprised that you were absent yesterday from writing. Second thing is, it's not just in Discord, but it applies in a place like, it applies here too, where, for example, we appreciate people's participation and we might not say that. And if we do that, if we fail to say it, we lose something. Right. So if you appreciate, for example, Azita's presence here, you like that she's here, like that she comes and listens and participates. If you like that, you might say that. Rather than let it just be there as an assumption or as an unspoken truth. It's kind of the same idea. And I say that because I've noticed a lot of things go unspoken, both things that people like and things that people dislike. And then it kind of comes out as a volcano. A long time later, people say, I miss this person so much. And I think, oh, first time I'm hearing of that. Interesting. It took 6 months to bubble to the surface. Now, if you bring it in sooner than 6 months, it actually contributes to getting what you want. Right. So just as an example, I'm going to use Azita, if that's okay. Right. If Azita left and if it took 6 months to say, I really miss Azita. Well, talking about appreciating her presence here actually helps to get more of that. It helps to create a group where people know that they're appreciated. And often that can be a reason to participate, to continue participating, or continue a certain conversation, or continue doing something, right? The point is we can explicitly talk about the things we like, and that helps to get more of it, and because we know that we like it, and then we become aware of it, and we can then take steps to get what we want, because we're aware of what we want, and we're all aware of it. Can somebody tell me what I said?
Soldiery?
So I thought you promised a camera like weeks ago.
Yeah. It is just things coming, just, how can I say it?
And
certain
I hate to
happened to me recently.
circumstances.
Make me engage with the family that I even just come to be present in your classes.
The strangest thing happened, which is that when I went to look at the WEP group videos, I saw a whole bunch of people who don't turn their cameras on here with their cameras on there. And I thought that's so interesting. Murad, for example, had his camera on there. And I was like, this is interesting. What's going on?
Really weird.
Weird.
What is the difference?
What is the
between-
difference?
Yeah.
I have no idea. Oh,
me
no.
too.
Well, they require your camera to be on.
Yeah, but you ask them to make their cameras on.
But they
Why
don't
did they
listen to me.
obey
Yeah.
those?
They
private
completely ignore
people?
me.
No, those
No?
kind of people kind of weird.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why they just apply the others and ignore some people who do the same asking and requirement from them. It doesn't make a sense.
Let me see. You think it's odd that they do it for one group and not the other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let me just you mentioned the word capitulating. I want to use it today instead of concising you. Okay. So you just mentioned.
So
Yes.
I have a problem.
Okay.
If I let this slide, if I say, okay, you can go and without your camera on, then everybody will ask for that. Or people will wonder what I'm doing. So I'm going to be strict and say, please just watch if your camera is off.
You mean I can't share today
Yeah.
with my cameras off?
Yeah.
What if I give you a promise that everything would come okay tomorrow and I will?
No, not gonna work. Not gonna work anymore. I've heard it all before.
No, I just mentioned that my mother left the house and she traveled to live.
This is
in
like
Denmark.
this is like the dog ate my homework at this point.
No, it is just not like that at all. It is for real. I think that it happens to me.
So
and
you've been
getting
participating in the group for 6 months. I've never seen your camera on.
yeah, right. But I love your classes and I love to share here and on Discord. Even I hate the WhatsApp groups. And yesterday I felt kind of bored and shared there saying, hi, anybody there who wants to talk? Just like
I'm gonna
that.
do something very cruel right now. I'm gonna mute you, Aso.
Okay, no, I just want to say anyone else and leave. Okay, anyone else?
Hard to keep boundaries. I struggle with keeping boundaries, but necessary for a group to exist. That is the job I have taken on for myself.
I wonder if I didn't remind you at the beginning, would you let her speak? And I felt bad.
I don't
I had a mind
understand.
rate. I had a mind rate that if I didn't remind you at the beginning of the class, you would let her speak today.
Oh, you think you had a negative prediction that I would forget my own boundary.
Yes.
And so you helped to maintain the group's boundary. That's taking on a member role, is that you helped, you named the boundary. You reminded the group of the boundary.
Oh, it makes me feel sad.
It does. Yes. 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 It does. It does help us to connect to our feelings about the loss and the gain. Yeah. If that's a really insightful point. We can connect to our sadness and meet our goals, or we can avoid the sadness and let the group fall apart. Which would you like to do?
Yeah. I did the first one unintentionally.
The what? What did you do unintentionally?
The first one.
First what? Oh, the first connecting to your sadness and connecting to your sadness about the loss of people without their camera on, and creating the group, maintaining the boundaries of the group.
Yes, probably.
Yeah. You see, you say you did that unintentionally. Do you want to do something different?
Not actually. I
Mhm.
think it would be the better choice.
Mhm.
Mm.
It's
Shall I
often
summarize?
slow down. This is, you don't want to rush past this. This is really important.
Okay.
It's often right. It's the difficult choices that are really powerful, that make a difference. And you're describing a difficult choice. I'm putting words in your mouth by calling it even difficult, but it's, like you said, it's sad. Then, if you talk about the sadness, if you talk about being sad, you're going to have a better chance of getting what you want. Because you'll be making it present, and you'll be bringing it into the entire group's awareness. But anyway, I'm not going to push you to do that.
Yeah. It would be pushing me, and I'm not ready to do that.
That's fine.
If it is okay, I'm not sure what we should do because I still wanted to summarize you, and she didn't succeed. If there is no one else, I think there is no one. Okay, I'll try to summarize. I've already forgotten some of your speech. So you said
Don't
that
you let me worry about that. Don't worry about summarizing me.
okay.
Stay with what you said. I think I thought you had already had the floor and had not said anyone else yet. That was my understanding.
I said actually.
Oh, could you say it again?
Anyone else?
Great. Great. So we have some people here who are participating actively, and we have a bunch of people who are here as silent observers with their cameras off. Let's see, where will we go from here? Every group is a little different. Here's another person coming who I saw usually has her camera off here, but on in the other group. Christina, would you turn your camera on? Hi.
Hi, hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Would you turn your camera on?
No, I can't right now. It's an issue.
I noticed that you had your camera on in a WEP group.
Mm-hmm.
And you tend to have your camera off here.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Yes, because I'm working basically and trying to, listen or joining just only when you're asking me. Yeah, well, I can intervene when you're asking me, but basically I'm on my job place mostly of the time at this time. So unfortunately, I can't switch on my switch off. Yeah, switch on my camera. Yeah.
Did you know that that group kicked me out?
Who kicked you out?
The WEP group.
WP?
Worldwide English Practice.
For what reason kicked you out?
I'm a very bad man, say dangerous things, have dangerous ideas, and I'm very handsome, and the leaders feel jealous about how good I look. They're worried about the competition.
No, I never knew. I mean,
You didn't know that?
no, I didn't know it.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to participate as a student even. I cannot go and participate. I was a teacher there and I was removed.
Oh.
Isn't that where I met you? I thought I met you there.
Yes, I like it, but unfortunately I can't, at this time, basically they're also, giving us some different lessons, but I can just only turn on my camera because this is, you know, I'll be frank with you. So this is our, you know, job policies, my company policies. We can't switch on our camera and our job while we're working there. I know this is, you know, I can't reveal somehow the secrets of my company. Yeah, I'm not, I try to not be rude, but this is the naked truth in my company. So I can speak, but while I'm working, in fact, when I'm at home, I don't care. I can switch my camera on without an issue. But when I'm working, you know, sometimes in my office or among my colleagues, or, you know, that people, I can't switch on my camera. Yeah. But I never knew that you were a teacher there in Worldwide English. I mean, I know that somehow the main director, I don't know if it is true, it is Mr. Robert. He's the somehow the
Yes, he's the person who kicked me out, and Nahyan.
Really? No, I never know it. I never knew it.
Well, he kept it a secret.
I know. I don't know really. To be honest with you, I don't know more than.
That's why I'm telling you.
That seems to be a. I don't know. I don't know more about him. I mean, to some extent, just only to some extent that he's just trying to helping us, and you know, he's trying to, you know. I've seen teacher from all over the world, like from California. I've seen teacher from even from Colorado, from Canada. There is a teacher from Canada. So yes, there are several teachers.
Would it
from
would it be okay if I kick you out of my classroom?
No, you can do it. If it is an issue for you, yes, you can do
Okay.
it. If it is an issue, of course, you can kick me out.
Okay. Back to the group.
This is Rania from Egypt. Shall I summarize Christina?
Not necessarily.
Can I? Okay. So actually, I was scared to talk because I'm coming in the group late, and I listened to Nergis, but not from the beginning, so I didn't understand what is the main theme or the main topic for today. So
Hello, sir.
Hi, Christine.
Hello, I'm sorry before I'm turn off my camera because I am not healthy for now. I am feel sick. It's reason I'm turn off. Before in your class, I'm open my camera, but with other teacher.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. I had my camera on yesterday, which was the 4th day of having COVID, and I looked like a ghost.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way I looked. I hadn't shaved in 3 days. I was pale.
Yeah.
But Rania, about the main theme or the main topic that you can't find. The question is, can you find the topic inside of you first?
Okay. So
I was talking.
actually,
Go ahead.
actually, I'm still beginner to learn English. I'm still beginner. Yeah. I'm not too much fluently to speak. I feel nervous if join in your class.
You feel nervous to join my class.
Yeah, because I feel not comfortable because I'm just a little to have vocabulary like that, and I not too much about grammar.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. in here, I'm the kindergarten teacher, sir.
Okay.
Kindergarten. Yeah.
Here is Indonesia.
Yeah, it's Indonesia. How you know my country, sir?
I spy on all of my students. I have a big book where I take notes. This person put a like on this other student's page. Everything they do, I just write it down.
Okay, you professional teacher.
What?
You professional teacher.
Professional teacher, yeah.
Yeah, professional. I'm sorry. My pronunciation so bad.
No, I understand you fine.
Yeah. I'm teach in my class with Indonesian language, but now I'm try to you can hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I can hear you. Wait. You can hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah. In class, I am teaching with Indonesian language, but I want to teach my student with English. I want they can learn English so early, because I think it's a good way to learn anything, because all using English. I hope you understand what I mean, sir.
Christine,
Yeah.
slow down. Slow down. You're doing, Christine, your English is fine. Your anxiety is going up. That's all. Your English is fine. What you need to do to get an answer to your question, which is, do people understand me, is you need to ask them to tell you what they heard from you. So then you can get the data, the information necessary. So if you want that, you can say anyone else.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your advice.
Well,
advice.
Christine, you say thank you, but you're not following my advice. My advice is right now, say anyone else.
Yeah, but it's my habit, so we always talking with good. Looks like thank you or anything. Good morning.
Do you say thank you? Yeah. So I am doing what I'm recommending you do, which is I'm checking if you understand me.
Yeah. Sir, I think I can talking anything with you. I feel.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So I like playing music because I can singing with well. Uh, Sometimes I'm playing my guitar and my piano also, and singing with my students in class, and always happy together.
Kindergarten. What kindergarten kid is not happy unless they're crying? But that usually passes and then they get happy again.
Yeah. It's very fun if teach kids, but must have skill to
Yeah.
take care. They are so emotional sometimes, always crying, and definitely we always happy because they are always hug and say, "Love you, teacher. Don't leave me," or "Thank you, teacher." It's make my soul so happy. Yeah, looks like that. So, before I be accountant in construction company, so but I'm changed my job because I'm unhappy. I look like robot, always working and working every day, every night with like, with deadline like that, and be serious person. I don't like. And then I changed my job. I am study again. I'm study again the teacher. Yeah, be professional teacher. For kindergarten teacher. It's must study again for bachelor like that, and my accountant not use again. uh, and thanks God, I get scholarship also in here in management school, and it's reason I must I must learn English so serious because in the final exam I must make my final paper with English. I don't know how, but I feel always keep spirit to can do it. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like that's what you're working towards, to figure out how to do that.
Yes, I never give up. I'm always try anything. I think
Christine, it looks like there's maybe one of your kindergarten students with you. Are you in your kindergarten classroom right now, or are you not?
No, sir. It's in my home, but before I have school for what
That's
is
right.
it?
Because
Toddlers.
toddlers, yeah. It's evening in Indonesia now.
Yeah, it's for 2 until 4 years old kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's more difficult, sir. More small, more difficult to take care. Yeah, it's make me so patient. I never be angry, sir. I never be angry, really. Always smile and loving.
I believe it. I think it's probably good training to take care of a group of adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to move to the next section now because there's 5 minutes left for me here. So nice talking to you, Christine. Glad to see you.
Thank you for
surprises, learnings, satisfactions, dissatisfactions, discoveries, next moves now. Anybody have a surprise?
I will join again next class. I will join again
Uh-huh.
in, yeah.
In 5
Okay.
minutes, excuse me, in 10 minutes, we will have another teacher taking over here. If you're staying, there is, Elena is going to be here, but I'm not. So, surprises, learnings.
This is Amira. Today I was surprised when you mentioned about sometimes don't appreciate it, one of member or say something like maybe we missed them and don't note that until he or she left. So I'm surprised today about this. And another surprise when Nargis said she is sad to lose some member who participated because the camera off, but she didn't work with this subgroup, just left. Yeah, anyone else?
Other surprises, learnings. Satisfactions, dissatisfactions, discoveries, next moves.
Okay, this is Rania from Egypt. I'm satisfied to listen from Christina actually about her trials, to her struggle to be perfect in English.
Other surprises, learnings.
Nergis, Azerbaijan. I was surprised to hear James say that we should usually let people know that we are there and following. And it sounded to me as if it was a good excuse if no member is letting others know that they are also interested in discussion. It is okay for the sides of the discussion to take their discussion to other private space.
Two things, two different things. One is, I didn't say you should do that. It's a matter of what kind of group you want to create. If you want to create the kind of group where you know what other people want, where the group talks about and knows what it wants, then it is important to talk about what you want or what you're doing, what you're following, what you're reading, what you're interested in, what you want to hear from others. Yeah, if that's the kind of group you want, but you don't do that, you won't have that kind of group. There's no way to have it. So that's one thing. And then there is an issue around boundaries. What are the boundaries of the group? Are the boundaries such where we bring things into the group and work together or not? Do we go off and do our own thing with other people? How, what are those boundaries? And then maybe we know the boundaries, we have feelings about them, right? People would like other people to be here or miss people and have feelings about that, about who's here and who we can talk to or who's talking that we want to hear from and who's not. The group is right, the relationships, but also the group is the part of us that we bring in that is there and then connects with other people. It's a little different than a TV show. TV show, you can just be a spectator. If you turn the TV on or you turn the TV off, it doesn't matter. But this is not like that. This is a participatory group. So if you turn the TV off, if you turn the group off, it does impact the group. Different than a TV show where you're just a spectator, where you can be a spectator. And people are certainly can be spectators here. But if there's not a group of participants, then there is no group. Anyway, that's the end of my class. Thank you, everybody. And I see Elena is coming in. So I'm going to pass over to Elena. And I'm curious if anybody here can be the host. Munmi, are you going to host?
Yes, I can be. Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to pass you the host now. Maybe you can do the introduction for Elena as well.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Maybe set some co-hosts for yourself. Bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So the next hour is in the next hour, teacher Alina will be teaching. I can't see Alina. I think she's having network problem.
No, I'm here.
Oh, so sorry. So sorry. Yes, thank you. Okay, so teacher Elena is already here, and I'm going to introduce her. Alina from Uzbekistan, Tashkent. She is 36 years old, and she has bachelor degrees in English, philology, and accounting and audit. In 2012, she successfully completed master degree in English philology. 1 year of working as an accountant made her to understand that teaching and interaction with people of different nationalities is more preferable and suitable for her. And she has more than 10 years of experience in Uzbekistan. 6 years ago, she moved to Turkey, Istanbul, and she started teaching English, Spanish, Russian, and Turkish language to kids and adults. She studies nutricology and dialectics at the same time. And in her free time, she likes singing and playing the piano. Also, she likes cooking, preferably Turkish and Russian cuisine. And she is fond of sports in general, especially pilates and swimming and wushu and boxing. Welcome, Alina, to the classroom. Over to you.
Thank you. So, can I start?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hello. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see everyone here.
Same here.
Yeah, I missed you. I hope that you are ready for the lesson, because today's topic is devoted to superstitions. Superstitions. So I would like to start from the one of the most popular superstitions, like Friday the 13th. So who knows what does it mean? For example, when I was a child, I will start. When I was a child, I went to school, we like Friday the 13th, like, you know, at this day, something dangerous, something unexpected will happen to you, or maybe not good, like bad luck. So, but as for me, Friday the 13th, I mean, for me, it's like a good luck, because I passed exams Friday the 30th, and I passed successfully. For me, it's not so important, but who knows, maybe someone has the real story about the Friday the 30th, because normally we have a lot of versions of these Friday the 30th. One version is the origin, is this superstition, is that Judas Iscariot, maybe you heard about it, was the 13th guest at the Last Supper of Jesus, and at that day was crucified on Friday. So at that day, people started to believe that Friday the 30th will bring only bad luck, that you will suffer from something, you will have bad luck, or so. For me, I don't think so, but who knows, maybe someone wants to tell me and to explain me that their own stories from their own life that they had on Friday.
This is Munmi, and
Yes.
I also don't believe that Friday the 13th is a bad day. I don't believe it, because Friday has been blessing for me for many times. So I don't hold such belief. And in fact, not only about Friday, but any kind of superstitions, I don't believe.
You don't believe, yeah, but we will see some of these superstitions sometimes they really are true. I mean, I think so. Maybe we believe because we got used to some superstitions because of you know, we heard about some superstitions from our parents. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was just about to mention. But different kind of, yes, in different cultures also we have different superstitions, right?
Yes.
Different.
Yes.
I would
Yes.
like to share one of my my parents, and in my society they believe that on Thursday, like I am married now, and suppose I'm visiting my parents, and today is Thursday, I want to come back to my in-laws place or anywhere else. from my parents' place, and it's Thursday. So my mom would not be happy. In fact, that happened this time that I visited my parents, and then I had to leave on Thursday. So my mom was upset that, no, I mean, did you purposefully plan this? You know that I don't allow you to leave home on Thursday, especially. This is not good for us. And still you didn't listen to it, and you plan on leaving on Thursday. And I said, no, it's because very important for me to leave on Thursday. I have to reach somewhere. So this is emergency, urgent. I have to leave. So she said that, yeah, for this time, it's okay. I will allow you, but next time you please keep in mind that Thursday, you are never going to leave from my home. So this
So
kind of,
interesting.
yeah. So this is really funny for me, the Thursday, and it's kind of Thursday is a day for prosperity and all. And therefore, she doesn't want us to, because we are their children. And so they don't want us to leave home on Thursday. So, but I don't believe it is.
I also don't believe, and also when I started to live in Turkey, I understood that I shouldn't believe in such kind of things. For example,
Yeah.
today when I went home after my sport, also black cats. We will come later to the black cats
Yes.
also.
Yeah, there
So
are so many.
I didn't have a time to wait, and that's why I thought to myself, okay, today's topic is superstitions, but I need to go. I need to continue my way, so that's why I didn't wait. So okay,
Again,
mom. Yes.
yeah.
Thank you, mommy. Oh,
Yeah. No, anyway, I will talk later. I'm giving chance to others also. Yeah. Thank you. Anyone else?
we have a lot of superstitions, so that's why I'm interested in maybe some people really know something about it. For example, because everyone, I think, heard about the superstitions. No, maybe.
This is Khan
Yeah.
speaking
Oh,
from
Khan.
Bangladesh.
Hello.
Well, hello, ma'am. How is it going? Well,
Right.
In Bangladesh, we have a lot of superstition or projas here. Like if a crow is banging or singing, so here people called something will bad happen here. And if owl just singing or just call in the night time, so people thought that someone will die tomorrow. So that's kind of projas, but I don't believe that. I believe just for hate or for tale. So what will be happen tomorrow? Nobody knows about that.
So it means that you don't believe in Friday the 13th, yeah? Nothing special will happen, yeah? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else?
Okay, no one knows maybe some stories about the Friday the 13th, maybe, because it's maybe not so widespread. What about the breaking mirror? Breaking a mirror. As for me, breaking a mirror, as I remember, it means that if you see a breaking mirror, you shouldn't look at the breaking mirror because it will bring you misfortune. Like maybe your life will change in a bad way. So that's why people think that breaking mirror, you shouldn't look at the breaking mirror. What about you? Maybe someone thinks that it's nothing. Okay, break a mirror, go and throw it to the garbage, maybe. What do you think? Where is my active students? Where are students? Where are you?
Hi, I'm Rosie from Vietnam. Yeah, actually, I'm not superstitious. However, I'm when you have said about breaking the mirror, I only think of the fact in my country when someone in your family died. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to cover all the mirror, all the glass in the house.
Yes, we also have such kind of but it's not like a superstition. Maybe it's like a tradition. Yeah, that you need to cover it. Okay. What about the breaking mirror?
And someone.
Do you believe?
No,
in it?
I don't believe in it. But in many people in my country think that when you break the mirror, it often bring the bad luck. For example, someone maybe die. Yeah, may die if you see someone break the mirror. And I would like to share a superstition in my country. I don't like this. I don't like this because they believe that when they start a journey and they step out of their house, when they step out of their house and they see a woman or a girl, it's a bad luck. So someone often observe the road and whether there's a woman or not. If there isn't a woman outside, they decide to start their journey. Yeah, and unfortunately, if they meet a woman when they start the journey, it's bad luck. And so, I don't know why they think so.
Okay, so interesting. Yeah, really. Okay, maybe someone else wants to add something about the breaking mirror, or maybe you don't have such kind of not tradition but superstition. Maybe someone else
I'd like to say. I'd like to say, Maggie from Azerbaijan. Yeah, we have lots of superstitions here, and I have most of the people in my surrounding, they do believe in some of them. For instance, my husband is kind of afraid of the number 13, and of course, when it is Friday 13, he gets even more like anxious about it. And the other day, we went to buy a smartphone, and first he didn't pay attention to the name of the model, and he went he paid for it, and after realizing that it had 13 in its name, he decided to bring it back. He decided to buy something else. And
he's really also scared though.
Yeah, he is. I'm laughing at it usually, but yeah, probably he had some bad experience about it. Maybe that left some kind of trauma. Yes, and I thought that I was not superstitious at all, but honestly, I remembered one of them that I'm also following, and we are making homemade pickles. I'm also making, and I love them. And I don't know what we have against garlic in our country, that most people, they are very hesitant about making garlic pickles and also planting garlic. Not everyone would plant garlic. And I remember my mom usually say that it's a bad luck, and she has experienced something bad, like for the first time she made garlic pickles and someone died after that, some close one. And honestly, I know that well, I hesitate. I never make garlic pickles because I heard that, and I some kind of also Yeah, I'm trying to be careful about that too. And also, yeah, we also have the superstitions of broken glass, and well, that one I don't believe, but we do have lots of people that believe in it. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you. You're right, because mirror, it's like a reflection of your soul. So that's why when you break a glass mirror, like it means that 7 years of your life, the following 7 years will be not so happy, like such kind of superstition. Like, yes, I mean, it's only stories. I mean, like it will happen, but I don't think that it really will happen. But who knows? I know that a lot of people from different countries know, or maybe they heard about such kind of superstitions. Okay, thank you. Anyone else wants to add something about the breaking mirror, or maybe Friday the 13th? If no, I will continue. Okay, knock twice on wood. Did you hear about it? Knock twice on wood. I also have never. Yeah.
I said I haven't heard of knock twice. I haven't heard.
Okay. But for example, I have never heard about it. But when I started to read about all the superstitions, it was very interesting, because I have never heard the story about the wood, about the tree. From the ancient Greece, this story came from this superstition came from the Greece, that in the tree, gods live in a tree. So that's why if you want your dream will come true, you should come to the tree and slightly knock once. And after, you should explain what you really want to the tree and your wish. And when your wish, your dream will come true, you should knock slightly again. Like you should tell thank you to the tree, like, because it's the gods, like not gods, they live in a tree. So such kind of story as I've read, and I was surprised, because I have never heard about this superstition. Maybe maybe your version can be different, and you know something else about it. Who can tell me? Who can add something? That's very interesting. Not twice on a wood. I don't think that a lot of people know about it. But I want to talk with you about the black cats. I know that now some people can tell me, not some, a lot of people know what I mean about the black cats. That such kind of superstitions, I think that all countries have black cats and the story with the black cats.
Yes,
wants to,
in my country, yeah, in my country, not only black cat, any cat, if passes ahead of your car, then it's a misfortune for you, or any accident will happen.
Really,
So,
any cats, it doesn't matter black cat. Or white.
Yeah, any cat. So it's a people believe. And then yeah, so we stop the car
and
or drive it back, and then we start.
Okay, I mean, you don't. Yes, you don't
I'm
wait when someone will pass.
I'm not saying about myself, about the people I'm saying. Okay, so they believe it, that some misfortune will happen. So they stop the car, and then or either stop the car or they drive back, and then restart the car.
So maybe they're scared that they hit the cat, maybe only
Yeah,
no.
yeah, any accident.
Accident. For example, in our country, we are afraid of black cats if this cat is passed before you. I mean, pass by. And you should wait when someone will, maybe you will meet someone and he will come to you. I mean, so it means that they cross this road, and it means that you can continue going, you can go home, you can go on your way. Yeah. So today I also said the same situation, but I didn't wait because I didn't have time to wait when someone will pass. So that's why I
But,
didn't think about it.
But I personally, I don't like black cat because it feels like I always feel like as if some spirit is inside the cat.
Panteras.
So yeah, so I'm really scared of black cat. I do believe on spirit, okay, or ghost and all, some will come. I have that belief.
Yes, also from the region, you know, black cats. It's like it's a demon. Like that's why a lot of people, they're scared of black cats, especially black cats. It's not it's not a cat. It's like some devil, like someone that especially this cat can harm you and do something wrong with you. But interesting. But every in our country also everyone. Can you see it? It's a black cat. You should stay here. You should wait. Like, yes, we had it. So someone else wants to add something about black cats?
Hello, Audrey.
Yes.
Not only the bad cats maybe led to bad omen or just like getting jinxing, as we said. Also the black crows in my society, it is kind of a bad luck, calling bad luck at the same day you see a crow flying in the sky when you go out to work. You would think that a bad thing will happen to you at work or when you return back home when you see that crow. Another superstition is that trimming nails in Japanese after dark is also connected to injury or getting wound or getting something bad to you that maybe hurt you, and there would be no access of medical treatment at that time. So it is might be even led you to getting infected and then leading to death, as they said. 13th, maybe also the 13th of the 13th of every month and connected to the day of Tuesday is also, in some societies, they consider it a bad luck to them.
What about you? Do you think it's true?
No, they just connected to historical events, the falling of Constantinople. It happens at the same date. That is why they just connected to violence, shedding bloods, maybe, and wars. That is why they consider it a bad luck.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
For me, something happened, yes, on Friday 13th, and people started to believe in it. Like, it means that something will happen, something bad will happen.
Yeah, they return everything to some historical stories happened, and they just think that they would, that the bad thing or the bad event will return back.
Yes. says that it happen every time, yeah, they think people, but maybe it was like a situation only.
Knocking on the wood also, I don't think I don't know if the members mentioned that knocking on the wood is also to avoid jinxing and bad luck sometimes, or when somebody said something that seems to be an evil, I would work on that someone. One of the family's member would knock on the wood to avoid that person to be get hurt or get a bad luck from what they said about him or her.
Yeah.
So, just like if I see you just appearing so beautiful with a new dress, and I would say, wow, you look so beautiful. And they would see me as someone who may I act a bad and evil eye on you. Your mother might be knock on the wood to make you protected from my eye or evil eye, they're supposed to think.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
It can be a really interesting story because we have a lot of different kind of stories, you know. It depends on country, depends on the person, it depends on the traditions, and also it depends on the families, our families, because we got everything from our families. For example, I think that I know all of the superstitions because my mom knows, and my mother's grandmothers also. So that's why.
Yeah.
Okay, someone else wants to add something about the black cats, about the knock twice on the wood, or breaking mirror, or Friday the 13th. Okay. Tell me, please, what does it mean? Wow. Who knows? What is it?
Elena, would you just repeat that word you just mentioned?
I mentioned plackets, knock twice on wood, breaking a mirror, and Friday the 13th. If you have some suggestions or maybe some stories or opinions about these superstitions, you can share it with us.
Yeah, breaking a mirror. Maybe it is for Turkish traditions. They see that a mirror just like a piece of your soul, and it might be connected to your own house, which you find it the place of your safety and be comfortable in. So when it happens accidentally, if the mirror just fell over and fell down and get broken, so you would be imprisoned and 7 years of bad luck later.
Yes, the following 7 years will be you will wait. Yeah, I mean,
it's like
not so happy for you.
Just like being cursed of 5 or of 7 years of bad luck will happen to you.
You know, so for me it's so strange, but I like superstitions. Like, you know, I like to see what people. I like to observe the situation, what people think about it, because a lot of different opinions and views. So it's interesting to hear it. For example, when I was a child, you know, to sit at the table at the corner, what it means, you know, it means that you will not get married. You will not get married the following 7 years. So and you know, every time I was sitting at the corner, every time when I was single, but I got married. So that's why. Yes, don't
This
believe.
is not true.
So that's
Yeah.
yes.
You
Because you know,
approved it.
normally I didn't want to get married, so that's why I was sitting there because I didn't want to get married. So maybe that's why. So I can tell you that it's not working. It's not working. And the mirror also is Nargis's side. Also, it's a reflection of ourselves. So that's why. What about the ittipa? Did you hear about it? For example, in our country, for example, in Turkey, it's different. In our country, Uzbekistan, if your left hand, left palm, ittipa. So it means that money is coming. Money is coming. You will earn money. Someone can give you money. Someone present you something like large amount of money, for example. But what about the right palm? It means that you will spend your money. You
Yeah,
will
this is
spend a lot
even
of
in
money.
our society. In my society, my mom saying so.
But you know, I believe in it because really, when my left hand is itching, I know that, yeah, money is coming. Now I know, really. 2 days later, something happens, like something good, not bad.
In my country also, if you give money with your left hand, it is like, you will, money is going from you, and when you use your right hand, that there is a possibility that yes, you are going to have more money. So usually in the shop, I prefer to because it is a money matter. So I don't know whether it is true or not. I follow it. I don't use my left hand. I give it right hand, and I also accept with right hand. And if the shopkeeper tries to give with his left hand, and I said, don't use the left hand, give with with your right hand, and they laugh because they also believe that. If the shopkeeper accepts the money with left hand, then it's good for them. And if you give with left hand, it's bad for you.
So interesting. When people are believing such kind of superstitions, we have a lot of superstitions. Sometimes you can go out from your home because you are thinking you should step with the right leg, or no, with the left leg, no, with the right. What does it mean? It means that if you want that if you want everything will be okay during the whole day without any accidents, you should step you should start your day from the right leg, like
right foot, you were saying.
Yeah, foot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wake up from the okay.
I remember in childhood, my mom used to say, why do you always step with your left foot? It's not good for you. We don't give for step with we don't start our step with left foot but the right foot, but you are doing the opposite. So try to start with stepping with right foot, and never I couldn't. I'm naturally, I feel more comfortable with stepping with my left foot.
So interesting.
But I don't think any misfortune happened. Everything going on fine only.
Also, you should wake up from the right leg, for example, in our country.
Is it?
From the right leg? Yes. If you're in a bad mood from the morning, it means that you woke up from the left leg, So that's why. So, but sometimes I don't remember. I woke up from the right leg or left leg. So because I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
So also
because you don't believe, right? Because you don't believe.
That's don't pay attention. What about someone else? Maybe they also use their legs to be successful in their life. No one believes, as I understood. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would like to share about lucky number in my country.
Oh, yes.
People believe that number eight and number 6 are lucky number because in my mother tongue, it is similar to development, nourishing, and yeah, and the number is considered bad luck is number 4, because it is similar to death or die.
So interesting, yeah. So that's why I like people from different countries. They share their opinions and views about the superstitions or some traditions of their countries, in their countries. So very interesting story, really. Tell me, please, maybe you know about the walking under a ladder. Maybe someone heard something about it. Now I will explain you about the international superstitions, and then I will I want to share my opinion about the superstitions in our country. Now it's the international, like walking under a ladder. Someone maybe heard about this superstition.
Completely new for me. Hearing for the first time.
First time, yeah. So it's interesting. Ladders like a triangle, yeah. So that's why when you passing under the ladder, it means that you are in a triangle. So it's not so good. It's a bad luck for you. It's like a demons also. They are here, and that's what it means that you can be in a group with the devils. Like, but you know. Then I decided to think about it. Maybe really I passed, maybe no, I don't remember. So, yeah, but really it's a triangle, maybe, yeah. But you know, maybe because of I'm not so, I'm a tall girl, not short. So maybe I don't think that I pass or see such kind of situation. Maybe someone else, maybe someone really believe in such kind of superstitions, but as I see, no one believes. But maybe someone really has some stories with the palm, legs, yeah, like.
This is Khan. I would like to share that I believe a thing. When you scratch your hand, right hand for a long time, so like 1 minute or 2 minutes, so it will happen, some money will bring on your hand. Like if you just scratch for a long time, so it will get more money. And if you scratch your left hand palm, so it's gonna be harder for you. You have to pay back. So whenever I do that, whenever just my palm is scratching, like right hand, I just try to scratch more and more. And whenever whenever my left arm is scratching, so I just try to tape up or just try to cover it.
You just try not to scratch it, yeah. you just try not to do it. Look, in our country it's opposite. Like left hand is money and right palm, it means that you will spend money. So look, we have different opinions. Can you see it? Opposite. You have opposite, but so interesting, yeah. Sometimes they're really, yeah. Sometimes I believe, because really when I scratch my left palm, yeah, money is coming. It's really. Thank you. Tell me, please, exchange salt hand to hand. I think that you know what it means, the meaning of this superstition. What does it mean? You know, salt normally it means that quarrel normally. Something bad happens, salt. Like when you spill the salt means that something happened in your family. Like we have in our country, we have it. So, and for example, my father, he will never exchange salt hand to hand. If you want a salt, you will ask him to give you a salt and he will put it on the table and then you can take it.
Yes, that in our country also that belief is, yeah.
And you know, I also
People
do the
follow.
same.
And I always forget. I use my hand.
Yeah, but you know, because I saw it from the early childhood every time that I got used to it. Like sometimes also my friends also, what are you doing? They want, man, we're sitting, lay the table and salt, and no, I put it on the table and then I can tell her, my friend, okay, you can take it. Okay, and also with a knife, we have the same with a knife. You cannot give someone a knife. You should put it on the table, on the shelf, or somewhere, and the person will take it.
Okay. There are so many.
It means that you will quarrel with someone else, or maybe with your friend also. So that's why. Or with your father, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, with whom you are exchanging salt, so maybe you will have quarrel with the person.
Also, split the salt, all the same. Yeah, you know, it's like a pepper. Something will happen. Why? Because it's split the salt. Okay, maybe I didn't see. Maybe I didn't see. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. But normally we start to clean this place also because no one wants to quarrel with someone. Like maybe someone else wants to tell me that what salt is meaning for someone else. Maybe they have also some opinions about salt.
Ali Shafaq from Afghanistan.
Yes.
Yeah, the prestations that the people shared in here, I think it's similar in our country, but there is a little difference between usage of them in our country, I think. For example, Khan and other participants said that when you scratch your hand, you will earn money. But just the difference is that in my country, when you scratch your hand, you will earn money, but it's not matter that you scratch your right hand or left hand. There's no any matter. But the other prestation is about your feet. For example, when you scratch your under of your feet,
you will run away from someone.
Yeah, no, you will go to a trip.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I like your superstitions. Your definition is better. Yeah.
Yeah,
than
you will
ours.
go to a trip in my country. Yeah. So another superstition is that when you have a trip, you plan to go to a trip, but at the time you want to go out of your home, you should not face to any woman. Can you believe that? In my country, the people who, of course, it's not right now very serious. It was before. I can remember when I was a child, my father, for example, had a trip, but all the family members, they were care about that when he goes out from the home, there was no any woman outside the house, and he will not feast with any woman with the neighborhood or family member.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So other superstition is that when you go to a trip, when you saw during the trip a fox, it would be a very good trip for you.
Nice. Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ali,
Thanks.
Ali, I want
Yeah.
to add a reason for not seeing women. Maybe women can be beautiful and destructive to the person.
Yes, maybe maybe he
Yes.
will stare at. Yeah.
And the person
There
will
are-
stay.
Yes, they have a lot of different reasons, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It was about the story in the James class yesterday. The woman in the James class was complaining about the men that they are staring at them when they are out, for example, in the car, in the bus. But I said, maybe you are so beautiful that men are looking at you very, very much. That's the reason.
She attracts the she attracts the attention. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe. Okay. What about exchange salt hand to hand? Do you have such kind of superstition in your country? Because normally salt, you know, everyone I think has such kind of superstition.
Yeah, in
Salt
my
with the salt.
country,
No.
about salt, there's no
No.
any superstition. Yeah.
What about knife? It's very popular in our country. No one will give you a knife, handed
Knife,
knife like you.
yeah. We have superstition about the knife. You should not give knife when it's open.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want to give, you should not give it like this. You should give like this.
So
with handle.
you know,
you should give it
yeah.
to another person with handle. Yeah.
Okay, but can you see the following one? Jump over a child. Yeah, it's very popular superstition in our country. And I think in Russia also, in Uzbekistan also. What about you? What does it mean, jump over a child? Why it's not permitted? If someone jump over a child, it means that this child, blind child, yeah, he will not grow up. So that's why if someone jump over the child, he should jump over again, because it means that this child will not grow up. So that's why, and you know, I also sometimes I see that I do the same, like with my kids also, because my mom, as I told my parents, my grandmother, father also, they did the same, like, and every time we were jumpy, like.
Yeah, in my country it's the same, but it's not just about the child. It's about everybody. It's about everybody. When you jump over from someone, you need to jump over again back, because maybe they have something, but I don't know the exact reason.
But so interesting. What about the elders, like adults? Can you imagine that? I don't think that's adult. For example, it's he's or she's or is for about 40 years old, and if I jump over this person, that she will or he will not grow up. So that's why maybe jump over child. Also in our country, only
in my culture, it's not about the growing up. It's about something else. For example, I don't know. I don't know the exact reason of that, but I saw this happen. But I didn't ask the reason.
Why you didn't ask? It's so interesting.
I don't know. I don't know. It was not important for me, I think.
So, did you know that carrying a acorn to stay forever young? Normally, women in Britain, many years ago, they started to carry an acorn in their pocket to stay forever young, as they think. So interesting, but how can you believe in such kind of superstitions? Is also interesting. Like, maybe someone also heard about such kind of superstition. Maybe someone, for example, to stay young. Maybe also some women who are here in our group now can tell me that they carry something in their pockets. Look, now here I shared with you only the superstition that like international, not exactly what we believe in our country, because a lot of these superstitions I didn't know. So, but I would like to tell you and to share with you like some superstitions that we got used to believe, because in our country, a lot of people believe that it's true and it will happen. So, for example, the easiest one, it's like if your child, or not your kids, yeah, when they eat, they should finish their meal. If they will not finish, it means that they will get ill. They will get ill. Something happens, like they will be ill. So it means that he or she will be weak, not so strong, and he or she needs to finish their meal. Like I think it because it came from our grandparents, you know, because of the, you know, it's because of war, maybe because at the time they didn't have food, so maybe that's why they had such kind of like a custom tradition, I think so, like, or maybe it's like a habit that they should finish their meal. They shouldn't leave something on their table, on their plate. They should eat and finish it, and then they can go somewhere. But firstly, you should finish your meal. What about you? What do you think about it? Is it true? For example, I don't think so. If my kids, for example, they don't want to eat or they don't want to finish, I will never tell them, okay, no, you should finish it. You should finish it. No.
May I say something, Elena?
Yes.
The same superstition in my country, my mother say if you don't finish your a glass of water or even your dish at any meal, your sister won't get married. The daughter of the family won't get married, or even the same girl, if she is eating and having her meal, she won't get married if she never finish her meal or her glass of water. She would stay single forever.
Like I told previously that you shouldn't sit at the corner of the table. It means that you will not get married. So I did it. I proposed. I was sitting on the corner of the table, but I got married. So
you approve that this theory is wrong.
Yes, sometimes it's not. Yes, it's wrong. It's not right. It's so. But for example, eat portion of rice. In our country, you should, if you eat pilaf, yeah, rice, you should finish it also. Your plate should be clean. Yeah. It means that if you leave some rice on your plate, you will be poor, or you will suffer from the shortage of money, lack of money. So if you finish your pilaf, if you eat everything, it means that in future you will be rich.
And that exactly opposite culture in my society, that little bit person you should leave on the plate for God. You offer to God. Yeah.
Interesting.
And after that you have.
Interesting.
Anyway, I clean my plate.
You feed your God, Munmi?
No,
yeah.
not from my plate. You can see by the size, you can see I keep clean or I live for God.
Yeah, And also
Yeah.
about the ASO, it's natural that between sisters, there's lots of disagreement and arguing every time. But in your culture, I think it's a good power that you can have your sister under pressure. And when you have disagreement with her, you can don't finish your glass of water, for example.
So a lot different kind of superstitions, and we believe in it. Sometimes we can tell that no, I don't believe. But can you see that yes, some of the superstitions we also believe in and believe it because also our parents or someone else we heard about it and we did it for a long time. I mean, because of our friends or parents or someone.
We
someone
have a
else.
superstition. We have a belief that on your birthday, you shouldn't wash your hair and trim your nails.
Really?
Yeah. Like, yeah. So Tuesday, yes, I was born on Tuesday, so and I have been trained not to, trim my nail on Tuesday or wash my hair on Tuesday. And I always do that, not purposefully, it is unintentional, but my mom used to be upset all the time with me because I'm not at all superstitious.
So interesting, really.
Yeah.
For example,
we have the same superstition here in our country. They do not wash clothes on Tuesday because they believe it is a holy day, and in that day you should not do the things like that, and you should not cut your nails during the night. They believe it is really bad to you. And some other superstitions. I believe that we have inherited some of these superstitions, and kind of these superstitions are in our blood somehow. And even sometimes we are pretending to be enlightened, but we will see these kind of superstitions in our behavior. That's strange.
Siamak, I cannot see you. Where are you? I cannot see you. Switch on your camera.
So, okay. Internet problem. I'm sorry. I cannot.
Okay. Also, what about you told me, Mom, you told me about the birthday. For example, in our country, we cannot celebrate the birthday if before. For example, my birthday will be 30th of October this month, yeah? And I decided to celebrate it 25th of October, yeah? It's not right. It means that you do something wrong, and maybe you will live like your life will be shorter, like such kind of different kind of superstitions we have, but you cannot celebrate it before. You can celebrate it after, for example, but not before. But you should wash your hair, hair, and you should go. You should take a shower,
Means on your birthday, can you celebrate on your birthday?
Yes, you can celebrate on your birthday or after, but not before.
Or after, not. Okay. Pre-birthday, there is no pre-birthday celebration, right? Pre-birthday celebration, there is no pre-birthday celebration.
No, not pre. After, okay, not pre. So I will celebrate on my day. Normally, I like my day, so not.
13 is your real birthday? 13 is your real birthday?
30 of October. Yes, October 30.
This coming 13 October?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Then let's celebrate a day after, because tomorrow is my birthday.
Oh, okay.
11 October. Let's make a common day. But prior you don't celebrate. Okay, let's celebrate on 13th together.
30 together. Okay, 2-3 weeks. 2 weeks I have also. So we will celebrate together. Maybe someone else in our group also have birthdays, and we will do like a group.
Please
group.
invite us.
Okay.
Invite us. Okay.
Let's say happy birthday to Moonmeat. And
thank you. Wait,
tomorrow. Siamak, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, we're going to say
yes, not today, not before.
Not before. Okay. According to Turkish, no? Turkish culture.
We have something in
Alina's-
common. Mine was October 7th. And
Oh,
we are
really?
all-
Oh,
Oh.
happy belated birthday.
We all are Librans.
Yeah.
No, I'm a
Belated happy
Scorpio.
birthday.
I'm a Scorpio, not Libras.
Sun sign, according to sun sign, I'm saying. According to sun sign, we all are Libran. And
You and
yeah.
Siamak. Yeah.
And moon sign, I mean my horoscope, according to my culture, I am Scorpion also.
Okay, we will celebrate.
Anyway,
Toti-
superstitions
yes,
too.
superstitions also. We will celebrate my birthday with Siamak and maybe someone else.
Yeah, this all together.
Want to join. Okay, that's all. What can I tell you? We have a lot of different kind of superstitions, but I think that can you see that people really know about it? That normally we don't use it. Yeah, we think that we
Yeah.
don't believe it, but can you see that we believe in it?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Elena,
Yes.
I want to add another superstition. For that, I want to say happy
So
birthday
it's already
in
time.
advance, Moonmi.
Oh,
And I
thank you.
wish you, wish all your dreams come true.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you, Elena. Thank you everyone for your participation. And we will meet tomorrow, right? So see you tomorrow,
you will
everyone.
be here, yeah? You will be here tomorrow.
I guess I won't be able to because there will be celebration.
You should be able. Yeah. We
Yes,
should
I'll try to
celebrate.
come. I'll try to
Congratulate.
come and show my face. Yes, and I'll accept your wishes. Right? Okay, sure, I'll come.
Happy birthday, Moonmi.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so
Tomorrow.
thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye everyone. Have a good
Bye.
time.
Have a good time.